mic powerful, man. Just a brush or something. I hear every sound. I pick up. So when somebody tell me say I must read over something, the damn mic are too powerful. Yeah, like with tea, I will feel irie. Boom. Get closer to me. Yes, sir. I try to set up the studio ready and waiting for this. Something another. Can't see the name so good, but hey, why are you showing beard? You know, say, through there Jamaican, some more people them not too intellectually capacitated who grow a beard because them always say me a police. So I try to see, make them see, know say I and I we're the same just like them. So I will grow a beard and thing. And it's been years now. Years now we know. I cut off a beard and thing and I show mustache and thing. So we say, yo, I could look like the people them, show them so raga raga and thing. But you said don't understand a word. Give some. Okay. Yes, it to me. But you're laughing at the comments, you're laughing at the chat. What the bird just tell the Rasta man say. We try to set up the studio because sometimes we do a thing and show the signal person as a wonderful. I come out the doorway so come reason we don't know. Make sure bring out everybody. Everybody come right here. Everybody we need come right here. And thing. Right just so what I deal with it. Yeah, I drink some tea. What time I know? 4:21 in Kingston, Jamaica. What you said, don't understand a word. All right. You said to I and I, why are you showing beard? And we are telling you why we are show we grow beard. We grow a beard because people them know say the people them in the garrison, in the ghetto in Jamaica, people in the garrison, in the ghetto, know say police is the only people them where clean shave. I and I, the baldhead Rasta, grow my beard because to make them know so we is not police. So I hope I put the words into more understandable things. Hey Nightbot, you're okay. These videos that I see during taking something like that. Yes, I am. Okay, wow. Open up diarrhea. If you did in the Caribbean, you could have drink 2 guava leaf and stop it. Oh, you must have garlic, man. Throw 2 garlic in 1 cup and throw some hot water upon it and drink it. It's good for diarrhea. Yes, I. Yeah, I want to give thanks to this bridging first person to run up in the chat You can see say the bridging no shy. Yeah man, we give thanks to the Most High for all that is good. Yes, I. Like how you did that raise with it. Remember to give her a thumbs up, you know. Hit the like button. And don't make night battle if you hit the like button, please and thanks. If you're screen that thing, you know. Mm-hmm. I'm go and support my tea first before me get into the meat of the matter. Much minutes. That was 9 minutes since the live stream start. And thing. Okay, the bridging run off. Alright. That's how it go. Alright, we'll go and support my tea. Alright, I'll soon finish my tea. Yeah, the best time for drink tea, you know, is when I just wake up and you don't eat anything. Drinking tea is better done on an empty stomach, you know. Mm-hmm. Yes, I think one more sip left. One more. I wonder if I can see it drain out the last bit. Baby, and I water the cup. Yeah, would I try drain out the last little ray out of the cup? Excuse me. All right. Yes. Yes, indeed. Which one will I go start? All right, start that one here first. Start the devotion in there from MFM, Mountain of Fire. We have two devotion I will read. All right, see where this your button. All right, the topic is for today's devotional is sleeping on duty. Fire scripture is taken from Ephesians chapter 5, verses 14 to 16. Excuse me. And the memory verse is taken from Matthew chapter 13, verse 25. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. A motivational quote: frequency in prayer by power of the Holy Spirit is a good perseverance against thoughts rushing in and flies never settle on the boiling pot. All right. Got a thingy. But this is where I start right here, so I'm just no internet. All right. Get that sorted out. We know we live. Let us come up and say with that. No internet. All right. I could continue reading here. Prophetic word for today. You will not do the work of God deceitfully in the name of Yahshua. Oh boy, Bobby K, what go on? Big up yourself. You make me laugh a while ago, man. I can't. I almost I help you. You have to help yourself with that, my G. You have to help yourself with that. You have to help yourself. I can't help you because it's a natural thing. It's a natural phenomenon. A male is supposed to have um, feelings towards a female. So it's a natural phenomenon, my friend. Just like a female is supposed to have a natural inclination to our male counterpart. Yes, I. Yeah, so what do you go and figure that go with, you know, put some color up on the screen. All right, continue reading. Hey, Mina, where go my sister? Mina says, hello, how are you? I'm doing great. To God be the glory. Great things he has done. All right, prophetic words. You will do the work of God. Peace. We need to look up that word there. Where my pen there? My pen on the book the way over there, so. Pen on the book the way over there, so. Like done. Okay. All right. Mina, my sister. And then Mina always I go in charge of advertisement, because when I come on her page, I don't tell people them over there to come and watch my long video. I don't say a word. I just come to support Mina. But Mina always come and I get free advertisement. Mina, me I go charge you for that. Yeah, come and you pay for this advertisement. You say, hey, Mina writing now. I try pull a fast one for please. My new video, watch. I upload yesterday. It's a word we're gonna look for. I upload 2 videos yesterday. Please watch. You see them something there? A 2 advertisement that me not just do, 2 advertisement. Me not just fling out there. Oh, for God's sake, nothing upon that one, yeah. That one, yeah, blank. Many double H who have remaining. Me there far, man. You're there closer to me. You're there closer to it than me. Me there far, 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 far away. You need to run my playlist, me now. 800. 800, well, can't 800. 800. 800. Where is advertising? No, when you come on and write certain things, you advertise for me, I forgot charge you. But I forgot charge you, me now. Let's see. Let me see. Me look up a word. I look up a word, me now. Your video came advertising. Oh, well, I forgot to talk off the ear upon that. Me now, my sister. Yeah, I forgot to talk off the ear on that one. Can't talk on the ear. Everybody go hear what I say. So we have to talk privately about the matter there. I see a word, but I know, kind of know, I don't know the meaning of the word, so I look for it. Let me see. We now claim to say we know every little word, so we have to look for the one you will. Just you speak small word. No, listen me good. Okay, I hear what you said, my sister, but I'm looking up a word. At first, me I see it, so I have to look up this word and thing and get. Oh, that's what it mean. I see. It mean dishonest, untruthful, misleading, disruptively. It's okay. It's a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can mean 5 things. Okay, we overstand now. We get the overstanding. All right. If I'm gonna say that we overstand, wait I say we're not gonna further into that. All right. Let's now back to my thing here. And me now is waving. All right. Thank you, my sister. Seven people watching. Please, just hit the like button for me now, please, and thanks. Hit the like button, please. 3 of them jump off. Then just come to see what the rest are going with around here. Sleep is a sweet and desirous experience. After the daily activities, the Bible clearly states that God gives sweet sleep to his beloved. Psalms 127 verse 2. Such sleep connotes a peaceful rest. Mina is waving and she giving us hearts emoji. Nice, 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 nice. Nice, 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 nice. And then good, 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 good. You have a great day. It's, oh, let me look at the time. I have a couple more hours to daylight out, man. I still night no mina. Still night. It's four. It's quarter to five. 50 minutes to five. 4:45. Quarter to five. All right. We're supposed to gonna know what's a peaceful rest. Unfortunately, when a person sleeps in the wrong place, in spite of his need for rest, there is more danger than peace. Im- Imagine a soldier sleeping on duty. Okay, Mina says. When you're a soldier of Christ, called to be alert and be watchful, it is nothing but spiritual indiscipline and immediate danger when a soldier of Christ, who is supposed to be battle ready soldier, is found sleeping at his duty post. Instead of watching, praying, evangelizing, preaching, or doing any other kind of service for the master, this is the unguarded hour in the life of a Christian. We must be very careful. Sleeping at such moments implies many things, ranging from spiritual lukewarmness, nonchalance, compromise, or carelessness. Little wonder. Oh, you say yes, video? Okay, oh, Mina, you still here? I just realized what you say. All right, you see, before you go live, you see a thing called advanced settings. You hit that, you hit it, you didn't hit it, hit button, then you go in there, you go say a thing mark, like I tell them, say, monetize your live stream. So that's what I did. Yeah. When I reach monetization, what I tell YouTube, say, yo, all our live stream, we want them to be monetized. Yeah. It's a setting you can go into, man, before you go live. When you click the plus button, say you go live, but don't go in there yet. And you see the section where you go write the title for your live stream, you press on that, you go edit, you go write something, you go see it, advanced settings, hit that, and you will see a thing mark monetize live stream. You click on it. Hope you still hear Mina. That was for Mina. Yeah, so we were caught up in a way with devotional, because this is the devotional hour, you know. The hour of the day when we need the word of God to soak in our system and chase for the evil spirit them from around us. I'll reach now. Because you may go say, may I tell Mina why she say ads. All right. Little wonder that the enemy gains entry into such a life so easily, to sow tares means to pollute a life, sow evil seeds that could bring misfortune, hardship, affliction, and all such negative things into a person's life. It implies a life whose very fabric has been tampered with and stained It takes more effort to uproot these thorns than to plant good seed. It could adversely affect the health of other plants. Why should a Christian be so careless and would to God we were more careful, or like I must say, would be to God we be more careful and not caught unaware by the enemy of our soul. All right. We are charged. Let's see if I can do this. We are charged to awake unto righteousness in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 14 to 16. This is the this is a creation call to those in spiritual slumber. Stop being a spiritual dead Christian. Awaken unto the light of God. In him is the light that gives life to all men. Let his light brighten the darkness around and within you. When you walk in his light, you will become wise and not simple. All right, scroll up some more. You will be able to make use of every available opportunity to outsmart and overcome the antics of the enemy. Remember, the Master is coming soon. The devil is never on vacation. Arise and be alert. Greater is the one in you than the one in the world. Awake, soldier of Christ. Hear the battle cry. Heed the call of our captain. Onward, Christian soldier. A short little prayer. I will not sleep on duty in the name of Yahshua. Yes, this has brought me to the end of my first devotional reading. I will embark on the next reading down in the live stream. Thank you for listening. Now we're going to touch in the dailies, whether the gleaner or the observer, to see what is transpiring in the island of Jamaica or homeland. Certified roads remain impassable in 12 parishes. Mm-mm. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, the NWA, that is the National Works Agency, they are the body of people that goes around, whether you have landslide, road to fix, them are the major body, like a road and fix road, clear away debris from roadways and so forth. They are saying it has been reported that nearly 90% of the roads impacted by the passage of Hurricane Melissa, the manager of communication and services at NWA, Stephen Shaw, says that the agency has to date received reports of some 385 roads being impacted. Of this number, 246 or 63% have been re- reopened to single lane traffic, while another 27% have been fully reopened. Shaw says that of um, as of Thursday evening, there were 35 impassable roads in 12 parishes. Make myself more things so we can read. Because like this comes. Alright, so we're gonna read what I say right here. There are 6 impassable corridors in Hanover, 5 in St. Thomas, 4 in Trelawney, and they're in the parish, sorry, and 3 in the parish of St. Andrew. Okay, my name out some of the places them where roads are impassable out of the 35. Him say there are 6 impassable corridors, that mean a roadway matter, in Hanover, 5 in St. Thomas, 4 in Trelawney, 3 in the parish of St. Andrew, St. Elizabeth, St. James. All roads in the parishes of St. Mary and Kingston have been reopened. Among the reopened roads in St. James are the roads from Barnet to Adley Gap to Kent, and Moko to Niagara. The NWA says work continues to reopen the roads from Marchmount to Washfoot Gully and John's Hall to Sugden. Okay, let me scroll down some more so we can see. Alright, scroll right here. So, right. Alright, it's saying some roads are being impacted by flooding. Among them are Interpre near to Cambridge, St. James, and Williamsfield to Mile Gully and Manchester, Martha Bray to King, Kindlos, Trelawney, and Windsor to Aberdeen, St. Elizabeth. Shaw says, while progress has been made, the agency efforts at fully reopening roads are also being impacted by downed power lines with wires and landslides and damaged roads embankment. He says that the NWA technical team have already visited some locations as the agency is making preparation to carry out permanent repairs. He says repairs in the form of retraining and structural, improve drainage features and base and replacement will be necessary in order to facilitate easier commute in some areas. End of article. Uh-oh. Why do me that? Why do me that? I mean, boom. Okay, I make a big screen. Look, the thing I look so ugly. Yes, back to there, man. Anything looks so big and ugly. We can't look nice. Agricultural losses. when was I? When was I, for example, when was I fuck say agriculture get a big knock, especially St. Elizabeth is a big parish, and I don't there, so I always say it. I always say it too. At the breadbasket for Jamaica. So agriculture losses from Melissa reach 20 billion and counting. $20 billion. All right. So Edward Davis, farmer, Bliston, Clarendon, clears a section of his 15-acre farm which was damaged during the passage of Hurricane Melissa. Here's a photo of him in his field, in his farm, sorry, farm, field, same thing. Yes, oh, skip over so. All right, permanent secretary, sorry, primarily estimates of the losses across the agriculture and fishery sectors following Hurricane Melissa have totaled over 20 billion so far. Transcribe within the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining have briefed Portfolio Minister Floyd Green at, that the final figure is expected to rise as several variables impacted areas remain inaccessible. Okay, so then we really get a total because some of the areas were underwater and some places are still unapproachable. Okay, so Green has declared the situation as catastrophic, noting that Hurricane Melissa has delivered a crippling blow to farmers and fishers in rural communities whose livelihood are now at extreme risk. The agriculture minister says early reports indicate near total devastation in key core lines included an estimate 90% loss of bananas planting and significant destruction across vegetable um, timbers and particularly yam and fruit trees. We know, we see all of that too. And it's a primarily livestock assignment shows major disruption, including loss of approximately 40% of the layer flock. Fisheries have also been severely hit by with 25% of the island's fishing fleet destroyed and 41% of agriculture farmers reporting damage. Greenstays teams are working at pace to complete full evaluation by Monday. The Food and Agriculture Organization has deployed a disaster assessment specialist to support the process and help guide the technical response. He says the ministry has already activated its recovery plan to stabilize incomes and begin restoration across the worst affected communities. Immediate action, including support to salvage crops through critical inputs such as um, fertilizers and other treatments, emergency sourcing of inputs using special procurement channels, and strengthening of mark, market linkages to ensure that available supplies are rapidly absorbed. We are we are now confronting widespread dis- destruction. Oops. Minister Green said, yes, many farmers depend directly on this sector, and their ability to earn has been severely compromised. We will move urgently to support recovery and to ensure that our farmers and fishers can rebuild. I will update the Parliament next week on the full extent of the damage and present the program of response. End of article. All right, go scroll, go back up, and then let us find another article to read here. Me not deal with ionize, so. Me not run gun. Me not like that, you know. We don't like that at all. I will use a phrase where my sister Charity always say, you come support I here, I come support you there. But if you come and run, I don't like it and run thing, you know. I like when the ones them like I in this position come and really sit in and cause when we come my here thing, we stay there. We stay. If we did how much at hours we stay. Sometimes we just leave a device running for the person. So we don't like the energy what some of these sister and brethren I give off to we, you know. I hear the cry for every baby, says MP. Let me go read that one, yeah. The official number of communities marooned a week after the devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa. That's just a little synopsis. I could go ahead, click upon it and go into the article. Not a good move. I will soon look on that, but look on that one here first. I hear the cry of every baby, says PM. And them take a picture of him. I think just yesterday special press briefing at Jamaica House. Right. The official number of communities marooned a week after the devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa has moved up to 27 communities marooned, even as the government says it has intensified its efforts to reach people desperately in need of aid. On Monday, there were 27 inaccessible communities, as reported by Labour and Social Security Minister Pernell Charles Jr. during a press briefing at Jamaica House in St. Andrew. However, no explanation was given yesterday for the latest count, which was provided by Commander Alvin Gale, the newly appointed Director General of the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, ODPM. During yesterday's briefing, also at Jamaica House, Prime Minister Andrew Holness told journalists that the administration had provided relief to many of the worst impacted Jamaicans and was now moving towards a more simultaneous response. Alright, go further. So the Prime Minister said he was aware of the plight of those suffering and efforts were being made to provide supplies and other assistance. I hear the cry of every baby that is hungry in every community that is not yet reached. It goes, it goes to bed with me, Oni said. Thank you for that, my sister. I need sleep. Yeah, when I go home, I have, I'm take a little sip of my molasses. I have two little thing. I'm gonna take I drink tea now. So when I go home, I reach a couple hours from now, man. Cause right now it's about 12 minutes past 5 in the wee hours here. Still, they no light out yet. So it's still they light out, but the sun not shine, as you can see. Look, see there, darkness. So people are get up from different parts of Jamaica. Some people are waking up to go and exercise. 12 minutes past 5 in Kingston, Jamaica. Yeah, remember so work at night, so you could take a look at nap, but no matter how you sleep a day, the best time to sleep is in the night. But through after work, that's like go. Thank you for the concern, my sister. I know that. I know. Look up the glass. See there? This is form of sleep deprivation. When you have to up, you have to hunt. It's when you're in the YouTube streets, you have to hunt to the watch hours. You have to do for others, so they do for you. So I have a few set of people who may run things for, run them playlists and do a bunch of stuff. Yeah, man, your eyes look, need sleep. Yeah, I know. I see it too. I'm looking at the glass, like in the mirror. I see it too. Yeah, we need some rest. And then she'll work 7 nights a week. When we get rid of some of these outstanding things that are keeping me at bay, I will cut off some of these extra nights. But everything takes time. And without resources, you're hampered. All right, I go fix that. That's all. Cleaner. Here comes the cleaner over the gate. I just come. Um, the observer gonna reach it. All right. The Prime Minister say him know and feel it when the baby them hungry. Him go to bed with it. And he go to bed with it. He said that the government was, excuse me, focused on putting systems in place to quickly reach as many people as possible. Um, Instead of focusing on one desperate case at a time, I have to think of it in this way. Do I try myself to jump on a helicopter with a package to reach the baby that is crying, or do I try to develop a system to get more helicopters in, to get more packages put together, to get more supplies in, to get more support, to be able to reach those babies that are crying? Providing an update on the situation in Western Jamaica, Gail said more than 122 buildings in the Western Jamaica has lost their roofs. He added that this has made a direct impact. Scroll up. Uh, let's see. Oh, I was mentioning that 120,000 buildings in Western Jamaica lost their roofs. He added that this has made a direct impact on about 90,000 families. We are actually aware that many communities are still marooned. With the assistance of the JDF, the Jamaica Defense Force, the Jamaica Fire Brigade, and NWA, we are successfully re-establishing access to some of these areas, he said. According to Gale, as of yesterday, 27 communities remain marooned, primarily in St. Elizabeth, St. James, and Trelawney. At the same time, Gale reported that 184 shelters remained open, with 2,487 persons, primarily from Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, and Hanover, in the facilities. It is our commitment that no one will be forgotten, as the ODPM is coordinating through the JDF and our international partners, Airlift, and decided dedicated ground teams to deliver food, water, medical supplies to these locations. Gill said, adding that a massive relief operation was in full swing. All right. Jamaica is receiving support from the United Nations Office for Project um, shoot, for project services to assist in coordinating relief efforts. Commenting on the health response, Dr. Tufton, Portfolio Minister, reported that operation had commenced at a new field hospital in St. Elizabeth. Six health professionals from the United States are working alongside local personnel at the facility. Tufton said a second field hospital is to be set up in Falmouth. Trelawney he said there are plans to work on a third field hospital in Cornwall Regional Hospital. All right. Hmm. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. But it's something, an article that catch my eye, and it says, not a good move. Let us click on it and so I'm going at it and so wait a go on this. How it is now. The Observer. Uh-huh. I wonder if in past, so I'm not sure the Observer newspaper. What am I going with? I'm just drive past. Probably a subscription finish and thing. That's why I'm not sure about now. Onus admin taken to task by experts over management change at ODPM. A leading disaster mitigation specialist and social development specialist have both cautioned against placing the Office of Emergency Management under the jurisdiction of the Office of the Prime Minister, arguing that it was not a good move. That is true. I believe that. Why the Prime Minister want to oversee? Does he knows anything about disaster management of this magnitude? Why they don't leave, make them partners who been through more devastation than us coordinate the part there? Because to me, my personal opinion, when certain people in power try to tap into certain things, it don't make no sense. Make the relevant people who. So me agree with the people in here. Me agree with the people in here. I say, all right, let me continue the article. Let's continue our reading. In a statement to Parliament on Tuesday, Prime Minister Andrew Holness announced the change, contending that the realignment would establish a single point for emergency logistics and further tightening coordination with relief partners. With the change comes the appointment of Jamaica Defence Force. So, JDF Commander Alvin Gale as Director General of the ODPM, while the former acting head Richard Thompson has now been reassigned to the OD, OD, okay, so then shift it up. He is reassigned to the OPM to assist in the establishment of logistic framework and systems for the nation relief and recovery efforts. Speaking yesterday on Radio Jamaica, Beyond the Headlines, with host Beyond Jackson Miller, mitigation specialist Barbara Carby expressed surprise at the management change at the ODPM in the middle of the response of a disaster caused by Hurricane Melissa. Kobe, a former ODPM Director General, said that based on the Prime Minister's comments in relations to the management change, the reasons are not convincing or logical. Based on what the Prime Minister has said, I see no reason to move it, she insisted, adding that there was already a single point of coordination, and that is true. So I'm gonna say why the shifting up are going. Hmm? Why the shifting up are going? The thing they done, ODPM done set up already to do their work. Why him a going there, the Prime Minister, a fast with the thing? Something, somebody's up to something. Somebody's up to something. I see no reason to move it, she insisted, adding that there was already a single point of coordination, the National Emergency Coordination Center. She noted that in all emergency management doc- doctrine, the Emergency Operations Center is the point from which all response is coordinated. She said that the National Emergency Operational Center has a space for the policy as well as the operational levels. It allows ease of communication between operation and policy. It allows ease of communication between operational and policy levels. So I am not sure why this realignment is going to change that. Wow, boy, oh boy. Further, Kirby reasoned that from an operational point of view, the person in charge of the National Emergency Center should have full authority and be able to correct persons if they make errors or do something wrong. Hmm. let me continue the reading here, because that would be not a good thing to just leave the article like that lying down. All right. All right. She says something about the person would correct them if something went wrong. With the Prime Minister leading the charge, Kirby questions whether the head of the National Emergency Center would have the courage to speak up. She added, "You run the risk of mixing up politics with operation." At a Jamaica House press briefing yesterday, the Prime Minister conceded that the capacity and permanence of the ODPM has warned warned over time. What you might try to say, you know? He might try to say, he might try use words and I find, he might try to say, the Prime Minister try to say that the thing like the ODPM outdated. I thought he might try to say, you know, what we, where's the true film logics say, in a add up. One of the factors contributing to that, he said, was the level of which the executive management was compensated, noting that the agency had not yet completed the process of compensation review. He said the ODPM preparation for Hurricane Melissa went well. Even with that, even with not having the strongest executive leadership, we were still able to mount a credible preparation, he added. However, he said the government initial relief phase started out slowly. Holness said Hurricane Beryl in July last year exposed some weaknesses at the ODPEM, and as such, the OPM ordered a review of the entire management response of the government, commenting on whether the ODPEM had the capability, to respond to a disaster of that magnitude of Melissa. So they saw weaknesses and gaps and some spaces that need to be filled. At the same time, Dr. Peter Ann Baker, social development specialist, said the public servants at the ODPEM had been used as scapegoats, notwithstanding the fact that Jamaica is a highly vulnerable island to natural disasters. Yeah, a true shot talk. We in the Caribbean, hurricane pass through this section frequently. When the hurricane season starts, we all know, so we will get hit by a hurricane, or we will get a near miss or something like that. But the 37 years now, the, this is the first since 37 years. Gilbert came this neck of the woods 37 years ago. That was in 1988, and Melissa came 37 years after Gilbert. Yeah, the records are there to show. All right, as I continue my reading, Amina is waving, and she said, "Nice, nice, 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 nice." And she said, "Why? I don't know what the YY stand for." And she said, "Good, good, 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 good." All right. Let me see which one we reach. All right. All right. She said, Baker said there appears to have been no urgency in working out the salary arrangement and review of job description at the agency to facilitate the purpose, the purported level of staff that was required. I am so offended. My heart breaks for the public servants who worked in that organization, she commented while speaking with um, Jackson Miller. I am ashamed for my country that we can take senior civil servants who have dedicated their lives to the service of this country and treat them that way in a public domain, she added. One of the key findings of a December 2nd, 2024 Auditor General performance audit of the ODPM states that the recruitment challenges and a high staff turnover impacted the agency's capacity to deliver effective disaster procurement and emergency management. Okay. I don't like when these politicians have them hands in certain things, because when them have them puppet people will are gonna agree with them madness, they will do things and these agencies will cover it up and write report to um, facilitate what them are come off with. So the lady was right. Yeah. End of article. These politicians, they think they easy. These politicians at some places, they're nice. Yes, I. With the year, Matito, with the year, I will give thanks and praise to the Most High. Jamaica thanks. Plan for post hurricane Melissa supplies. Chinese community secures 100 million in hurricane relief support. Western Parish. Oh, yes. Oh, go on, yes. All right, like we click on it. It says Chinese community secures 100 million in hurricane relief support for Western Jamaica. And you see a picture with some members of the Chinese community out in Western Jamaica with Floyd Green, Member of Parliament St. Elizabeth, Southwestern, during a visit on Wednesday. Uh, Perkoff in St. Elizabeth, one of the areas hard hit by Melissa. Alright, article says the community in Western Jamaica has secured, so the Chinese community has secured 100 million in aid support to help families left homeless by Hurricane Melissa, dis- dispatching busloads of care packages and planning to provide temporary housing across St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, St. James, led by Yang Jing Yi, Chief Executive Officer of LCH Development The humanitarian team has spent the past 4 days traveling to remote districts, delivering food, water, and relief items to hundreds of displaced residents. So far, we have delivered about 8 million to 10 million worth of goods, Lee told the Gleaner during a stop in Black River on Wednesday. But we are already secured more than 100 million in total of supply, included 50 million in cash raised from donors here and overseas to continue helping people rebuild their lives. Lee said the group began its outreach in Westmoreland before moving into Salt Springs, St. James, and St. Elizabeth, where many homes were flattened by the Category 5 storm. We saw entire homes torn down, just the foundation left, he said. People have nowhere to cook or sleep, so we are sourcing tarpaulins and container houses to provide shelter while we plan for long-term rebuilding. He added that more donations were being organized by Chinese business owners and supporters from the diaspora. This is our home, too, Leo said. We want to help our brothers and sisters build back stronger and more beautifully. Member of Parliament St. Elizabeth South Western, Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining Floyd Green has hailed the group's intervention, calling it a lifeline for families stranded in remote district. Relief come in phases, Green said. The first is access and immediate aid. We are grateful to our Chinese partners who have helped us reach communities that were cut off by floodwaters. About 1,000 families will benefit from this support. He added that the South Coast has been um, decimated, with sections of Party, Treasure Beach, White House among hardest hit. 99 to 95%, 90 to 95% of homes have lost their roofs, and in some areas it's 100%. He said people are desperate for shelter, and the rain keeps making it worse. Green said the immediate needs include tarpaulin, solar lights, and generators in the face in the parish's face for prolonged power outage. Some power stations were destroyed, so electricity restoration will take months, he explained. Anything that helps people gain stability is critical right now. For Mark Oliver Kerr, a builder who lived in White House, Westmoreland for 25 years and now was one of the hundreds of people helped by the Chinese. The storm was unlike anything he had ever experienced. It's the mercy of God that kept us alive. Right now, we are suffering. No water, no food, no medication. Everything break apart. He said the Chinese team visit brought hope to his battered community. It means a lot that came here to help. Things are bad, but it shows we are not forgotten, he said. That recently spent a 49-year-old Marie Linton records escaping her flooded home with her mother and niece as water from both the pond and the sea engulfed their community. I have been through Gilbert and other hurricanes, but this one is the most terrible, she said. We had to swim out of the house. My sister got a stroke in the water. It's only God that kept us alive. Wow. Linton said she lost everything inside her home, and her neighbors lost their roofs or entire home. If it was night, she was saying, if the hurricane came at night, we would have died. She said, the waters came from both sides. We were sandwiched. We had nothing to eat, just one pot, just one pot on a fire where everybody shared one dumpling each to survive. She described the Chinese donation as a blessing. When you get food and have children, you have to be grateful. She said, it is just me. Everybody in St. Elizabeth suffer. So when they bring help, we give thanks. Lee said the group would continue its relief work through the coming weeks as additional supplies arrive from overseas. We have shown what we have shown what can happen when people come together. He said, this isn't just about charity, it's about building or building or sharing home together. End of article. Wait, the worm, them want some food. Them want make noise. Them say, wait, want food, you drink tea. You never walk with one biscuit, Rasta. I want go on. Yeah, sometimes walk with food and I eat too much, yeah, man. Go on do some of this blows back weight, yeah. Somebody said must put on, keep on weight. Go on feel more fitter than our feel, right? You know. Hmm. something I'm over style to throw over the newspaper and sometimes drop right out the road. Well, I don't see it out there. Let me carry up that one, yeah. I should look up some of them lights here, you know. See a light out there. Hmm. Yes, indeed. Every pain is a melody, and everything together. And oops, a life not hard, and everyone got their struggle. I beg you to help me, Lord. Skanking sweets. Everybody want to feel like me. Sometimes you take, I just see what you're saying in the writing here, We were just making fun, just running a little joke, but you never see it as a joke. You take things too personal, Don't take it personal, my sister. And thing, I give you my support. Okay, we'll see that. Judy there read and thing, nice, and she wave. Okay, good. That is Mina again. Alright, as okay, okay, everything come over here, so come continue with things. Okay, everybody come over here, so come go and read. 3 people are here. There's so much battery power I have left on the phone. 69%. Nothing I can. Alright, let me go for something over there, so keep him up, covered up. See if we can squeeze out. Squeeze out a 3 hour. Squeeze a 3 hour. Start of the day with a 3 hour. See if we can squeeze out a 3 hour out tight. That would be great. Boom, turn on, wonderful. Yeah, we have certain things. Yeah, today Friday. Sometimes I wish me I can talk off the air, You're on Facebook, If you're on Facebook, there's a Facebook thing there in my description. Click on it. Click on it if you're there on Facebook. So we can talk off the air. We don't want to talk certain things in the chat. You understand, We're supposed to be more organized than this. Hit the thing and connect with me on Facebook. I'll have that in our description. Yeah, we're up on other social media too, but we never fling them up on the thing here. We're up on Instagram. We still keep an eye on TikTok and things. So my sister, reach out to me on Facebook. Click on my Facebook thing there in my description. Link high up. So we can have a look at reasoning and thing. Yes, my YouTube family. Yes, sometimes. No, I can't say why this one of my sister say she don't want no content creator to support her, but as far as I see it, I don't have to be the one to be there with you. The struggles. What's a good idea with you? Let me see. 2 person. Why? When I get bigger, some more exercise and fit like that brother there walk past a while ago. So we don't fit in them, but you have some levels of fitness. Some Some fitter than some. But it's not all about fitness too, it's all about the mindset, getting the mind, alignment, with, with everything and everyone. Everything. So there, I go and do it thing. So, yeah, as myself, I want to do a 3 hour segment. I try to increase somebody tell me, so we need to do 5 hours or 10 hours a day and thing. I'm gonna see it kind of improve a little bit, but we still need much more help from my brothers and sisters in the YouTube streets. Still need more help there. Yeah. Well, take up a that I go on and what I go on. The same way family. Right. Just like that. There's the water buckle in there. Mm-hmm. All right. We're almost there. You know, so I'm reaching the farm that will show it, but cookie skip it backside. Work last night. Skip supposed to come on. Greetings. Skip.
Cool.
You eat red banana?
Yeah, man.
Guess what? It drop. You know, so that should have bought in a deal with me. You have a knife though.
Yeah.
So me that cut off and then I give it.
Yeah,
It,
thanks.
the hand drop over next to and that come and take off too. And I say,
120 will buy a banana half a tree with you.
okay.
120 I bet them wicked, you know.
So you see,
Because if I see little banana them.
overstand man.
Yeah.
You just come to mind, come and say if I left it up there,
Yeah.
it now go on trouble it, that the gardener boy there. I gone back up. I say, I better me give them away. Here, carry them two and so I give her the next two and I give thanks. Sometimes you don't do want you know, but people just have some make some bad spirit, take them over, and them try to live in disunity with you. So I'm going with it. What's stuck right there, sir? Like it's stuck right there, sir.